Hi, this is Dr. Phil Rosenkrantz with a review of quiz number 3. If you look at the top, you can see the distribution of grades. It's unfortunately very skewed to the right. 15 students scored below 60 on this quiz. The high grade was 105, and 3 students got that. The alarming thing is that the minimum score was 13. I took a few minutes to calculate the quiz averages after the first 3 quizzes, and you can see that distribution at the bottom. The mean is 73.9, median or midpoint is 75.7, maximum average is 100, and the minimum is 49.7, and there are 7 students with a quiz average so far below 60. I want to point something out on this slide, and that is on the syllabus. It is shown from the very beginning that when it comes to grades for the quizzes, which is 50% of your grade after dropping the low quiz grade, there's a caveat. Students must have a quiz average of 60% or more to pass the class. So this is independent of what your total points are. If you don't have a passing quiz average, then you don't pass the class. So let's look at a few questions. One I picked was this one. 24 students got this question on their quiz, and it says, suppose a company is considering 2 projects, each with a useful life of 5 years. One has an initial cost of $10,000, another which will save $2,000 annually. The other will cost $8,000 and save $1,500 annually. This is an example of which type of situation. Well, there are only 3 situations to choose from, and that's what's been mentioned many times. It's either fixed input, fixed output, or neither input nor output fixed, and each one of those has a different criteria to use for the analysis, no matter whether it's chapter 5, 6, 7, or 8. 50% of the students got this question wrong. I'm baffled. If both projects have different costs and different benefits, how could the answer be anything but neither input nor output fixed? Anyway, let me move on. There was one basic chapter 5 question on the quiz, and well, there were more than one, but this is the classic example of a chapter 5 question. You have a purchase price, a p-value, in this case $50,000. It's used for 10 years and then sold at the 10th year. That's a future value, the salvage value of $5,000. You have a cost, a down arrow of $2,000 per year. That's a uniform series. And you have a profit of $12,000 per year, another uniform series. The MAR is 10%. What is the net present worth? This is a classic chapter 5 question. Chapter 5 is all about taking all of your cash flows, moving them to time 0, calculating the net, and that creates the net present worth. 49% got it right, 51% got it wrong. So this means that half the class doesn't have a working knowledge of chapter 5 yet. This is a classic chapter 6 question. Given purchase price, salvage value, annual savings, annual maintenance cost. Again, a classic cash flow diagram. Interest rate 5% and 10 years. What is EUAB minus EUAC? This is chapter 6, annual worth. Calculate the equivalent uniform annual worth. Convert everything to uniform series, of which 2 of them already are uniform series, annual savings and maintenance, and calculate the net, and you get an answer of minus 215. So 43% of the class got this wrong. This problem was on the practice quiz. The only difference was it was n equals 7 years. So this was an identical question except for the value of the number of years. And again, a lot of students got it wrong. So anyway, I'm deeply concerned, and I think some of you have study strategies that are not working for you. So I think I'm going to devote a little time in the future to talking about study strategy. Okay, good luck everybody. Bye.